gosh, do it again! Do it again! You guys, did you see that? Did you see that? This tiny little baby panda just made the cutest little squeaky sounds and rolled over on his back. Oh my gosh, I am so in love with him. I mean, just look at his little fluffy butt. And I think he's busy following Mom into their little cave so that he can take a nap with her, which is oh so precious. Is that where you're going? Is that where you're going? Which panda baby are you? It's been a long time since we've been able to take a moment out of our very busy day as zookeepers of Zoodesia Zoo. Our daily zoo, or I guess I should say at this point that it's more like our first zoo, like the founding zoo. In fact, that's what we'll call it. Zoodesia Zoo, the founding zoo, because it may not be a daily series soon since, you know, Animal Crossing is coming out and you can only do so many things a day, but we're definitely going to be taking good care of this little one. I guess you don't want to take a nap with Mom, huh? And it's been a while since we've seen the pandas that helped us to start the entire foundation of our zoo. Which one is this one? Because it's been enough. Oh, it's Jaja! Little Jaja! And is he bored? Oh, he's bored, you guys! We can't have a bored baby panda. Come on, let's get a good toy. I think that the pandas are probably put out on some of the toys they have. So let's see what kind of toys we need. The feeders will probably be filled up soon. The rubbing pillar, the herb scent marker, and the wind chimes no longer satisfy our little pandas. So we're going to move a couple of these. And then, let's see, rubbing pillar. Then we'll remove the rubbing pillar. I think it's back here. Yeah, then we'll go ahead and remove the rubbing pillar too. We have another baby panda over here with Yu the second. Hanging out with Mom back here. Don't worry, Yu. We're going to get you some toys in just a second too. And let's find giant panda. Alright, you guys ready? Come on, what a great way to start the day. Then coming on in and being able to put down toys for baby pandas. Let's see, it's September, so it's probably pretty warm. Let's put down a block of ice, which I hope will begin to entertain them since the ice is already running away. And this bobbin enrichment? This bobbin enrichment. Oh, that's what they wanted. They wanted something totally novel and new. Alright, that should make them pretty happy. And we'll put the other bobbin enrichment over here where the wind chimes used to be. Oh, they don't care about... Well, you know, having two will probably be good in case they need to run from place to place. And Timid is mating again! Oh, that's wonderful news from Rainforest Secrets. I'm sure that the keepers for the Okapi are quite excited. These guys are somewhat endangered if I remember correctly. And she's expecting another baby. That is fantastic. She is 25, almost 26 years old. And I can't believe that she's expecting yet another child. Because normally these guys live to 20... Hang in there! Hang in there, Timid! I really hope she's able to have one more baby. We'll name it after herself or her mate, which would be very good. And I do believe that Timid and her mate Reserved, the two of our shy Okapi, who began Rainforest Secrets and taught us so much about giving the animals privacy and putting up the signs of silence so that people would respect them. These two have actually had like 4 all-star children that I'm really happy with. So hopefully they'll live a bit longer and live to have some more. And is this bongo? Oh, I thought the bongo was going to play in the leaves, and you guys know how much I love that. I actually want to put these plant screens down as potential, like, decorations the guest might be able to walk through. Like, will they interact with this somehow or walk through this somehow? Let's find out. Oh! Oh, are you kidding me? It's a leafy revolution! I am putting these everywhere. Okay, we're gonna leave that. I could just sit and watch people walk through these leaves all day. That's amazing. I'm gonna sit and fix that in a little bit. For now, Timber actually has a disease. Alright, so Timber, we need to call a vet over here. that is contagious, you definitely need isolated for sure. Can I? Matrill! Matrill passed away! Matrill, our flamingo. Oh, rip. Rest in peace, little friend. I'm gonna put down Matrill's cherry blossom garden. And just so you guys know, we're actually going to be, well, I better not tell you about that just yet. I have to build up to it. There's something special with cherry blossoms coming up that I'm really excited about. Matrill. Matrill. Flamingo. Blossoms of flamingo Matrill. Uh-oh. Alright, we have a lot going on with the Alejandros all of a sudden. Alright guys, I actually have a huge surprise to show all of you. Happening way over where Aldo and our original Galapagos tortoises have just moved into their new territory. I love this mossy bridge we made for the Alejandro triplets last time. However, we have an issue with this guy. Let's go ahead and move him into a private spot so we can assess if he is in, like, bad need of care. Because his welfare is horribly low right now. Okay, Alejandro? You should be getting less stressed, buddy. Alright, his stress is going up again. Let's try moving him over here. Is this a private fence? And we can actually change this fence line to be more private if that helps him out. There we go. Okay, he's starting to calm down a little bit. Let's stay with him for a second, guys. Our responsibility is showing up here in the vast, sprawling network of Zoodesia Zoo every day and trying to fix the horrible mess that I made out of our very first zoo. Begins with the welfare of the animals. Alright, so his stress is getting better. He really wants... He hates the plants, but I'm sorry, Alejandro, I can't change that. He really needs more food and toy enrichment for tortoises. So, are the other Alejandros pretty stressed out? And the other Alejandros are pretty stressed out as well. I don't think they like being around all the people. And they no longer fit into their tiny tortoise hideaway, unfortunately. And I don't even know if they can reach their little food thing. So the time may have come to release the Alejandros to the wild, my friends. That was always a distant part of the plan. This is meant to be a backup location for the baby Galapagos tortoises. So I think the moment is nigh. We're going to go ahead, and I kind of want to keep one of the Alejandro triplets. Maybe the one that's super fertile. Let's check. There's one Alejandro. You think it'd be easy to spot a Galapagos tortoise, wouldn't it? They're literally giant moving boulders. Huh. How are... Okay. Ah! Oh, the other Alejandro hasn't grown up yet! He's just a tiny tyke! Oh dear! I can't believe I took away his toy. We're gonna put it back immediately. I feel really badly now. I thought that he had already grown up. Alright, let's get a new toy for the tiniest Alejandro. Galapagos giant tortoise. The males will unfortunately fight for some reason if they're in the same area. And I say for some reason because in real life, tortoises will actually, the Galapagos giant tortoise will actually gather in huge groups and sit in the mud together. They'll go on their little tortoise highways together. And I guess they do kind of compete and fight, but it's so slow motion. I have a hard time thinking about it like that. And we'll give him herb scent marker enrichment. Yeah, let's give him an herb scent marker enrichment under another one. Here, we'll tuck it kind of like back here. There, look at that. That's going to be much better. Now they have a toy. Maybe it smells like a delicious piece of fruit or bok choy. Bok choy is what I fed them when I got that wonderful opportunity I always talk about to feed Galapagos tortoises. I mean, it's going to take some effort to replicate that again in my life, so I don't feel bad talking about it a lot. It would take a bit of effort to get a chance to feed Galapagos tortoises again. I will do it one day. I have a long, wonderful life ahead of me after all. I'm determined to make the most of it. but still. Alright, let's put some moss down there. Just to make it nice and comfy for the little slash not so little guys. The little ones who hopefully won't be little forever. Oh man, I love sprinkling moss everywhere. Alright. Well, that's definitely one way to start our morning here in the zoo, friends. Let's check on this Alejandro. I think they're mostly doing better. They would like some food enrichment now, more than anything. And if we're going to use this as a backup spot for the tortoises, it's just polite to make sure that they have what they need. We can put, there we go, a second little feeder thing for them right there. Alright. Alejandros? I think the Alejandros are doing good. The Evitas don't have enough food, which is not good. Last drink cleanliness. Oh, they have enough food. They're getting sick from the water. Oh, again! Again, I always have this problem. Okay, we need to make sure that the water is not bad, and it is totally bad. Not good. Not good at all. And I have one water filter back here. I need to put another one in, don't I? How to sneak that? Can I put it over here? That actually would be a good location to hide a little water filter. Gosh, I haven't even had a chance to show you guys the super big, awesome secret coolness yet. Alright. That's literally just outside of range, isn't it? Oof, it's just outside of range. Unless we push inwards and put another one down right next to the mountain. I'm gonna need to do it, aren't I? But I think what we'll do, I wonder if I can do this. Come down and make a little tunnel, and we'll say that it's like fresh mountain water that we're working with. Hannah, no! Here, Hannah. Nope, 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 nope. Hannah, do you have decent... don't inbreed. The thing with the flamingos is that once they end up finding a mate, they tend to stick with that mate for life. And if she starts inbreeding, that's going to be a permanent problem unless we keep her on contraceptives. So hopefully that'll work. But alright guys, so let's get this water thing taken care of so the tortoises don't get sick again. I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to cut off this part of the barrier that the animals don't use because we have expanded it in other locations. So, let's pause so that everyone doesn't start screaming and going, the animal escaped, And we'll put the barrier like this. Nobody's ever walking around the big location we gave them up here anyway. And then we'll go ahead. Oh, you can pay to replace the barrier now? That's so nice. So if your mechanic is just too freaking heckin' busy, you can just pay to replace the barrier. Look at that. 14 cents. Wow. Has that always been there? I don't think it's always been there. That's new to me. Alright, we'll get rid of that piece. There we go. So we have decreased the size. Look at everybody with their little pop-up mushroom umbrellas. I love it. And let's dive on in, guys. We're gonna move our beautiful bamboo. And then if we're lucky, we'll get enough of our work done today that I'll be able to spend some time sharing the really cool project that I have started to work on with you guys. Alright. And we'll move. Let's split this from the group. And we're gonna go ahead and move this really freaking cute. Good idea. Oh my goodness. It's so cute. Look at it. We could put all sorts of stuff under it. Oh, I love that idea. Alright, but for now, we're going to push our way in to the mountainside and make a little cave. And this is gonna be a little secret cave that hopefully won't bother anyone. And we'll fill it up. Ooh, we can put a bunch of rocks and things in here. So that way we can say that like it's literally a cave coming out of a water. Or a cave coming out of a water. What? Water coming out of a cave inside of a mountain. You gotta have a little bit of a playful spirit with these things, you know what I mean? Because they're the necessities of life. Like literally water is one of the necessities of life, so you might as well have fun with it. Alright, so we'll put this in here. We did the same sort of thing in Ice Ice Outpost too, and it was really fun. But back then, as now, let's open this up a little bit more. Terrain to uneven for placement my foot. Alright. Up you go. Down you go. Alright, looks like we need to flatten the terrain a little bit more. Make a little bit more room. Dang it! The flamingos are inbreeding! We got- No! Not you! You've got such a wonderful genetic pool! Don't do that! Go into the Golden Lake! You're a golden flamingo! Golden flamingos belong in the Golden Lake! Alright, let's get back in here. Terrain to uneven. For placement, get on either side then. What about now? Haha! See? If at first you don't succeed, just literally move the mountain a little bit more. My family's always telling me, you know, Sage, you always move mountains. And I'm always like, well, thank you, I suppose, family. That's their way of telling me that, like, I have a lot of discipline and I accomplish things. My sister's told me multiple times, the way you work, I would never do YouTube. And I am always like, just move the mountain, sis. Move the mountain one step at a time. Alright, there we go. Ta-da! I love it! I really do. And now, to kind of like top it off, because I never spend enough time topping these pieces off, zoo, the actual thing I wanted to spend the day doing. But you know what? It's important to take care of our wonderful, wonderful animals. They come first. And the fact that we were going to be spreading disease inside of... There, look at that. Inside of Rainforest Secrets, that's just not acceptable. There. And oh, you know what would be really cool if we did like dripping water? Do I have dripping water? Let's do special effects, water. And then, let's see, there's jet splash water, which might be really fun. Oh, I want to do that. Just a couple pieces of like splashing water. There's like fountain water, large fountain water. There's jets of water we could do. There's small jets of water could kind of be like dripping water, right? We could even do like a tiny waterfall back here. Oh, I sort of love this. Just to indicate like, yeah, there's a lot of water. I think we'll stick to, here's splash. Here's rapids. Rapids with splash, waterfall bottom. I think we'll put down just like a couple more. Yeah, let's do a couple more of these. There we go. And then where's that tiny little... Ah! Oh, I love it, guys. I didn't expect to enjoy putting down a bunch of water today. Alright, there we go. But if you put that up high enough, ta-da! It really does look like you've just got a spot that just is like dripping water inside of a cave. That's so fun! And we can actually hide the whole... There we go. Okay, that one went too far back, so I don't see anything anyway. But we could actually go ahead and we can hide this entire thing right here with a rock so that you don't see it. Let's do blueprints off. And we'll grab Let's see, tundra rock, tundra rock. We can do some tundra rocks in here. Jen, the timber wolf is about to die of old age. Oh no, we really do need to pay more attention to our timber wolves too. I haven't forgotten about them, guys. Just, we've had so many other things to do. Oh, Jen has died. Oh, Jen, no! I really need to work on our timber wolves. Why? And now Cat is about to die of old age. Oh, you guys. Obi doby, as they say. Alright. This is going to be a little trickier back here than I thought. Because I think I just need to do... There we go. Alright. We'll need to take care of our timber wolves and add to the timber wolf memorial mountain. Jen and Kat didn't really even have a chance because we've been... Well, you know, we can only do so much at a time. We've got to be nicer to ourselves. Alright, we'll scoot this over. Maybe swap out what kind of rock it is. Nah, I like that big rock. Come back here. Haha! And the thing about these are that they'll be, even though we covered it up with a rock, it will actually be ignored as a rock by our mechanics, and they will still tend to this. But if we peek into this cave, it just looks like a cute little cave with some water splashing in it. And we can even put down some moss! Oh, I would love to put in some moss. Oh, where's my tundra rocks? I know, our wolves. Oh, we'll spend some time with a memorial to them soon. It was old age that got them, so, I mean, that's a kind thing. And Jane the pygmy hippo is about to mate! Oh, see the cycle of life and death, friends. The cycle of life and death. This is the happiest I have ever been about a freaking water spot. Like, quite literally, I didn't expect to enjoy building this quite as much, and I'm really actually pretty proud about it. It looks pretty cool. And it's going to keep the water clean in Rainforest Secrets, and that's really important. Let's put the bamboo over here down. Don't mind that, the sun is just rising and falling. We can even add more bamboo down here, just to kind of fill in this spot. And Leila's about to have another baby! Oh, see? Cycle of life and death, friends. And there we go! With the roots of that cherry blossom tree hanging over the edge, we now have enough coverage to keep the water clean. And hopefully it won't have a negative impact on guests because they most likely won't be coming over into this spot. Let's go ahead and see. Let's see if we can tend to the sadness of the wolves really quickly. Jen, rest in peace, Cat, rest in peace. And then, oh, and Zongjin! Oh, the pangolins. Don't even get me started on the pangolins. But let's go ahead and settle in. We'll finish up by celebrating Ishi's birth. What a cute name. Ishi, I actually need to name you after some gods and goddesses, because your father is Zeus as well. You actually have a sister I haven't named too. So Greek gods and goddesses. Maybe minor, because this one I don't think we'll be keeping for too terribly long. Let's see. We want Doris, a sea goddess, or excuse me, yeah, Doris is a sea goddess, and that sounds like a lovely name for little Ishi. She could be a sea goddess. So we have Doris. And then we also have a sister of hers that I actually haven't named yet. Who's swimming at the bottom there? Oh, I wonder how long pygmy hippos can hold their breath. Because I think the adult hippos can hold their breath for like 5 minutes or so. I heard someone mention that that's why crocodiles don't really hunt them very often, among many other reasons. Because it's pretty difficult to get in there and drown a hippo. Hippos can breathe or like they can hold their breath underwater, and so crocodiles usually kill their prey by drowning them, and that's really hard to do when I'm looking up more names, sorry guys, but that's really hard to do when like they just don't die. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and name her. I need more female names. There's a lot of male names here. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and, oh, we're gonna name her Algia. There. So we have our 2 baby pygmy hippos. A lot of pygmy hippos splashed about. All of the animals are currently taken care of. Vet research is now complete, which I'm pretty happy about. Oh yes, we've got some yellow anaconda research. Oh, we've got to spend some time with the anacondas, but we also need to spend some time with this amazing new building next time. We need to walk through the Darwin Breeding Center build that we actually need to set up for all of our guests to enjoy. And I need to show off to you guys because the interior is absolutely amazing and it has a rooftop garden. But alas, our zookeeping boots have been hitting the ground, taking care of many, many other places and pieces of our zoo. I think next time we might get a new healthy breeding pair up and going for our Timberwolves just to have that family line going in the background while we continue to work on our many projects and I get ready to tell you guys about the Cherry Blossom Festival I have planned. So there is always so much to do. Potato has died! Oh dear. There's always so much to do in the zoo. But slowly and surely, we're going to turn this place into a wonderful world of wonderful memories. So, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye!